Hi, we're WISER Systems. I'm Seth Holler, CEO, and
I'm Logan Maxwell, wearer of many hats.
And we want to talk about WISER and the use case of WISER within electronics manufacturing. In reality, obviously, it's more process dependent, but in the context of electronics manufacturing, what does that look like?
It really depends on what you're making and how you're making it. As you said, it's process dependent. So if what you're making, your subassemblies or assemblies, have a non-linear step to them, right? You either have some buffer storage of a subassembly coming together with an assembly, or you have a test step or a quality step or a bake or a heat or something that's taking multiple of your work order items and moving them out of a line and into a stage, a cell, or a workspace. That tends to be where things get shuffled, things get lost. And that tends to be where we get put in.
So emphasize the pain point here is items get lost during this process that's not necessarily predictable or linear. There might be a test step where it has to go through rework, for example.
Exactly. Yep. Quality test, rework loops, very, very common. I will say, in conjunction with that, a lot of electronic test equipment, right? So that would be the oscilloscopes or other sensitive electronic equipment that you're bringing to the line in order to keep your whip moving, is also very popularly tracked. So in electronics, it's very similar to our metallic use cases or other industries. It's just you're making electronics instead, right? So it's very similar process related. We see a lot with custom wiring harnesses or small electrical connectors, anything that has to be handmade or tested against mill or aerospace specs, but also the test equipment that drives that through the process.
So you would take this tag and attach it to whatever item you're interested in tracking.
Yeah, and often that can be the work order itself, right? A work order packet. Although I will say in electronics, a lot of times it's bin based. And if you've been to these facilities or you were actively working in one, you know what I mean. There's a lot of small bins that hold these component pieces as they're getting put together from station to station. Sometimes the tag is attached directly to the bin, not all the time.
Right.
But in some cases, reach out, put in a demo form, put in a contact form. I can actually get you in touch with some of these facilities that are open for tours that use our system. Sometimes this goes on a bin, sometimes it goes in the work order packet. It's really up to your process. If you shuffle bins, easier to follow the packet. If the bin follows all the way through the process, this can go right on the bin. So it's up to you guys.
If this is something that kind of resonates with you, please feel free to reach out. Happy to engage in a conversation, show you a demo, get on a meeting.
Absolutely. Yep. Anytime, just let us know. We can act as a resource really on your journey. We might not be the best tech fit, but sometimes we are, sometimes we aren't, but we can help guide you in the direction of what makes the most sense for your processes. We've seen probably over 200 facilities inside and out at this point. So
absolutely.
Just send in a form, contact us anyway, and we'll help you out.
Great. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.